Coatings escrow dealing with 123 Houston Run Road. Now, so there's no demolition permit has been applied for, and there is still a garage on the property. I talked to Mr. Cassidy from County City Council before the meeting started, and I asked him if it was an option that we could close that out, give him his escrow back under the condition of we stop any water service to that property. I can't say the garage does or does not have a bathroom, and it does or does not need storage, but if it doesn't have water, it doesn't need sewage, so you can get his $13,000 back. But, I don't know what our options are. I would think if the house was down, we got a demolition permit, not to be taxes on the house anymore.
You didn't do that at all?
It's
The
not,
base of the house still exists on paper.
on paper, right?
Well, I thought he just said
And
they,
he asked for an electric permit that's in that garage. So there would be some concerns whether or not that would be temporary housing.
What
With no
does
sewage.
the ordinance say about accessory structures?
Yeah, that's the other concern. You can't have an accessory structure without a primary
Mm-mm.
structure.
That would be a zoning issue.
well, that's a mess.
There's all kinds of unique situations here. There's all kinds of unique situations.
So why should he get his money back?
$13,000 and I feel he didn't do what he said he was gonna do.
Oh, yeah.
Permitted to do.
So if you can't have an accessory structure.
But it didn't get burned down when the house got burned down. It didn't build the accessory.
It's already existing, there was already a garage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
the
Yeah, but
garage
it's-
was there, it's detached from the building, there's like a probably good 100 feet that it's over here.
Hence why it didn't burn
Yeah,
down.
it didn't burn, there was no fire damage done to that building whatsoever.
And
So then, another issue.
so it's existing, but I don't know if he has water to that garage or not. But would the board consider, or is it a possibility that if he cuts any PA American water to that property, we could give him his money back for his escrow holding tax, that he no longer needs his house burnt down?
I asked him if he had water going into the house, and he said no, he said there was no bathroom. Tammy's inspector went down and did
see
not
any
see it.
evidence.
And if he doesn't have any water service to the property, then there'd be no reason to need storage, whether he did it right, he did it wrong, he got a burden. Oh, I just feel bad when holding someone's $13,000.
But he-
Under a fire for
But he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
For electric connection, is that right, Dan?
Electrical inspection and
Electrical inspection. Did you speak to him about what he plans to do with the garage, with the electric heat?
When my inspector went to do the electrical inspection, he has construction equipment in there. There didn't appear to be anything for living space at all.
So we can circle back to RC housing, he said that was an option, that we still have water service, that we're not violating.
Right, because he doesn't have PWC connection.
Well, he would still have it there from his burnt down house, but if we could do some condition upon him disconnecting any water service to that property at all.
To the primary residence.
To that
No,
property at all.
the primary residence is solid.
Right.
So there's a site is for a connection to the garage.
That's been there, right, the curb's on the wall.
If he's willing, I mean, it's just an option to try to, if he says he doesn't have water, he just has some construction equipment, there's no problem with that. That will solve his problem of for holding his money.
Does he have a holding tank with the garage?
No. There was a failing septic going in the river when he bought the property, and he got perk tested, he couldn't put in a septic. We came to the township back in 2021 before I was on the board to get to get a temporary occupancy permit while getting a holding tank installed.
So he wants reimbursed so many dollars a dollar, correct?
Yes, although he didn't put in the holding tank,
Right.
although he didn't get inspected for the septic, he decided to put in regardless of the fact that he didn't pass the perk
So if you wanna
test.
make a motion to reimburse him, what is it?
Why would he do that?
It's roughly, whatever his escrow is minus,
A motion to reimburse this escrow in his remaining escrow monies, subject to the following conditions. One, that all costs incurred by the township be paid from that escrow. Anything involving that property. Two, that basically that he be advised in writing that he is not to use, that structure cannot be used without a holding tank. That's been approved by WCSC.
What about the demolition permit?
And three, I mean, it would make sense for him to do it because,
He's gonna pay taxes on a building that's not there anymore.
and three, that he makes an application for a demolition permit with the township within, June 20th, June 12th or something, by July 12th. Okay?
Not doing his money back.
I've never seen that kind of situation.
It's been, if I was him, I'd sell the property
But he,
out there anyway.
He'd want to have a demolition to take the property off.
I think it only, how long ago did that happen?
Probably about a month and a half ago, yeah.
That's long
So
enough.
that-
Maybe
I
2
mean, you had
months.
time to come in for electrical permit.
Yeah.
So if you make that motion's approved, then it's just having Diana send you that letter by certified mail if you haven't had it.
So, one of those conditions on that motion was the structure can't be used without a holding tank?
Because he has possibility of water. I'm going to assume if you have the garage there, how do you clean up or
Well,
whatever?
that's why we were saying that if there was no water service to the property, then there's no need for a storage facility of some sort to the property.
We had a situation, I think we used the Dunkin' Township situation where people had that shed and they were living there, and I'm looking at Tammy this one.
We have a yurt on Stone
No, I
Church.
had one.
Yeah, there's a yurt.
Yeah.
They were using a shed, to live in the shed, they didn't have, I saw the same situation. Does that make sense?
Yes, cause if you got a holding tank permit and put it in, and you had the water turned back on, you'd have to go through a change of use with zoning for it to be a house, for him to live in it. If you wanted to live in it, then you have to meet the building code.
But I've seen people live in the garage,
Yes.
live in the shed.
It's hard to live there if they don't have water service.
I've seen things you never wanna see before. You understand what I'm saying, Tammy?
Yes,
Does that make sense?
yes.
Wait till she checks out the yurt.
This one says she wants to do it quicker.
Is there a motion?
There's a motion, I got it. Motion. Anyone want a second? Okay. So, I made the motion, Carl second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion and discussion and possible motion regarding the 2024 road aggregates bid. So, the ad out, we got one bid. Not open. I reached out to Nico's office, what we could do here if we could possibly reach out to people that had bid in the past, if we didn't open this yet, and he said no, because we had a time frame and a thing on the bid.
We've already advertised, you have to open it up.
So, here we go. So we can reject the bid and circle back and actually re-advertise.
Yeah, did you send a list of different people that do the aggregates, Diane?
Did I send a list to the people?
No, someplace where they have a list of people that they deal with.
We just started a list that, you know, she wasn't the person that did this.
Alright, so this is still, this
But
is,
we have since, me and Diana since have looked up through the files of people that did aggregate bids in the past and compiled a list of if we choose to re-advertise and contact them. But we have one bid.
this is from Bullskin Stone and Lime LLC from Latrobe. It's signed
And
and
we-
still. Go ahead.
If we choose not to, is there a requirement for liquid fuels allocations for things to have more than one bid?
Not that I'm aware of,
Okay, I'm just making sure, I didn't know either.
not that I'm aware of. Alright, because sometimes you'll have one fuel bid for one company.
Okay.
So they have, it's signed and sealed. There's a 10% bid bond. So, I guess you have 9 different items you advertise for.
We did.
You have 100 tons of number 8, 1B road aggregates. You have your stuff delivered, right? You don't want to pick it up, do you?
Not on the road, we don't.
No.
So the total for 100 tons is 49.71 per unit. Total is 4,971. 200 tons of number 2A aggregates. Delivered is 23.71. Total is $4,742. 200 tons of number 57 unit, 29.71. Total $5,942. 250 tons of number 67s, 30.71 unit, total $6,142. 200 tons of number 4, 30.21 per unit, total is $6,042, 6042. Rock lining, R4 rock, 50 tons of R4 rock lining, riprap, 31.71 delivered, total 1585.50. Number 50 tons of number R6 rock, riprap, 34.71, total 1,735.50. There is no bid for the 12-inch diameter corrugated pipe, smooth wall interior, and there's no bid for 15-inch diameter corrugated plastic pipe, smooth wall interior. So you have no
So,
bids at all.
And just so the audience knows, it's a bid up to those amounts. Just so like, it's not like we're going out and buying that and putting big piles of stone up at the, it's a guaranteed price up to that amount set.
That's through CoStars.
What's that? These? No, CoStar's don't have to go. So this is basically, someone put together some type of bids.
We did our survey for Washington County co-op with the buying agreement thing, and I guess they didn't get any responsible bidders either, and they sent an email stating that go out and get it bid because, so I don't know if that's an issue, because I think in February it was, they filled out a survey thing for co-op buying through Washington County, and Washington County came back, I guess they're not getting money. Yeah, they're not getting anybody, so they went back and told the township to go ahead and go out and get their own bids, since we're not getting into it.
How was this company solicited?
They found it to be ad in the paper.
Public advertising,
So
public ad.
you advertise, certain reports, right?
Yeah.
I see this.
Now, so one option is to take this bid, then we'd have to still rebid out pipe. Right? Do that.
Nothing there.
The other option would be to re-advertise and reach out to all of the people that have been pipe and so forth before directly to advertise and send the bid packet to people.
If it's under, what's it, like 13,000 or something,
It's $12,000.
it's been raised. But,
The problem is, liquid fuels won't pay for anything that we're gonna put out there.
well, no, I think you should always get 3 prices regardless of what you're buying.
Even if you get one, they're okay with it, we have to advertise it out there.
Then you have 12,600, between 12,600 and 21,000, or 22,200.
So you're saying 12,000 is a threshold, then?
Anything below 12,600, you can just call John Doe. Between 12,600 and 22,200, you get the 3 quotes.
Are they sealed? Or just,
That one was sealed, yeah.
But then what they did here is they advertised in newspaper, it's more than 23,200. So I don't, it seems like, I just can't, it's gonna enter top here. We got a lot of
Oh, wow.
Maybe it should be, stipulated.
Yeah, we've since this bid came in, there's a list of, people that have bid for the years, there's the server for different people that have asked their bid.
Albert, no?
I said, we have a big stack of them. Like, we didn't even get a bid from the person that won the bid last year.
Who do you think your fuel by there? You don't have
Helen
tank,
Boy was,
that's
yeah, well,
We're getting a tank and we're getting.
last year Helen was the only person that bid, and we just bid. So, how long would it take to rebid?
You have to bid, bid it out, you get a 45-10 bid. You have to bid twice, no less than 45, no less than 10. Two bids, notices have to be, I think it's 3 days in between meetings.
So we can bid this out and vote on it, open bids at the next meeting.
Let's do it that way.
You have to
So
have,
within 10 days,
but you have to bid twice.
yeah,
You have to
20
have-
days apart, oh yeah.
Count this.
You can reject this. And what I'm saying is you have to have 3 notices. Sorry, 2 notices in between.
We could reach back to them and ask for a rebid.
They may not do it, they may not
They
do it.
may not.
They may not do it.
The other thing too is, got pricing now, the price is gonna be out there, it may not be lower, since you have opened the public bid.
And people, what to do is they'll ask. What,
It may be lower, it may not, but people know that number now, so they have that.
well, and again, here's my suggestion, maybe it's up to you, I don't know the prices, if they're good or bad. Maybe, you don't. Yeah, have you seen prices recently?
Not since we looked at it last year. I don't have all those, I don't have that bid back here, but
Did you suggest that we accept this?
I don't know, I just don't, like I said. All right, so what? You can't, bid it all. Well, you can reject them,
You need the material to run that bid list like in the next
No.
30 days.
No, it's just long just made a motion to put it back out.
if you're gonna do it.
You have a second? Okay.
So the motion is to reject those bids
Reject this bid,
and to re-advertise, not, because I don't think you have time for your next meeting.
not just to re-advertise, but to reach out to the list of,
So you still have,
in the bidding list. Yeah,
Still have to advertise.
re-advertise again. So there's some of them, there's some people, I guess, that just, they don't look at the paper, they're just going through the bidding list.
so your motion is to reject the bids, Suzanne?
Yes.
And to re-advertise with the bids to be due at your second meeting in July, with your 2 places. First meeting in July. Right, first meeting, but you should have enough time.
Okay, so we put it back out to bid with the bids to be mailed to the township no later than,
Bids to be submitted no later than, your next, what's the meeting in July?
July tenth.
July 10th.
Second Wednesday in July is the tenth.
So, they're to be submitted by July 10th by noon that day. Or if you want to put a clock, it would be here 6 o'clock anyway.
and that was Suzanne's motion exactly, I heard her say it before you did. So all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wait, you seconded it.